Hello and welcome to the new Xbox Experience preview for the update that's coming out on August 11th. Now there are a couple of changes that we need to go over on the new Xbox update. It's not very noticeable really, but thankfully they have a list here that shows exactly what is new in this update for you. There's a new party list. What I mean by that is there's streamlined parties. When you get disconnected from a party, you're automatically reconnected, which is nice. It's a little easier to invite people to your party. There's a little bit of maintenance going on with account management that sometimes it makes it easier to recover your gamer tag, things like that. Now, some of the big improvements is, of course, going to be that you can open the tray without ever getting up. Even if the disk is in the tray, this was not possible before this update. And we, of course, have our new achievement browser, which is nice. But we also have you can choose active downloads right there from the My Xbox screen. And according to the Xbox, I have, it looks like 17 complete games, which I don't know if that's completely accurate, but that's what it says. So I'm just going to go with that. And with the Xbox experience update, you can now play the games without, having to go back to a different menu. You just hit Y over an arcade game or an installed game and you can play it now. It's all just a little bit more streamlined. Now moving on, there's also the Solutions tab now. You can click that. It'll show you exactly some different things. One interesting note is that it says that status is not available at this time for Xbox Live, even though I'm on it. Go into System Settings, and in the Memory tab, I'm going to show you that it now says Installed 360 game, and some games actually take less space now. Gears of War 2 used to take around 6.8 gigabytes, and now it only takes about 6.3. Of course, your mileage may vary with that, but it seems to be a little bit of a fix there as far as space. And then with memory now, you can clear your system cache without entering any kind of codes or memorizing codes, which makes it a little bit easier. In the console settings, we have display, and if you have HDMI, then you'll have a different option here called Display Discovery. And all it really does is makes it easier for you to have a better picture quality. It'll automatically determine the best settings for your TV. Moving on from that, we are going to move into the Avatar Marketplace, which has a couple of different options for you to choose from right now. And first, there's the Avatar Awards section, which has, as games start supporting this option, you will start be able to earn awards. I think Explosion Man's the first. Now here's the Avatar Marketplace with, of course, the Halo 3 storefront, Fable 2, Monkey Island, and here's the Halo 3 items. I've purchased the Halo cargo shorts, and it looks like the Halo Legendary T-shirt. If you got some leftover points, I guess here's a way to spend it on some different T-shirts to choose from. With Fable 2, you've got a cap, which actually I think looks pretty cool. Some different T-shirts. Certain clothing items cost more than 80 points, which is $1, about $2 for some of this stuff. Spider coat, these Highwayman trousers, which I think are pretty ugly, boots, coat, which I think is pretty cool, actually look like Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid. It's pretty funny. And we also have the Monkey Island storefront, Secret of Monkey Island, and we got the chicken with pulley, the eyeball necklace, looks like Guybrush's suit, Guybrush Threepwood suit, the Herman Toothroat hat, excuse me. I've already got the pirate patch, and there's a cotton swab. It's a pretty neat prop. Pirate telescope, the seltzer bottle, Stan the salesman hat, Stan the salesman suit, so you can be Stan the salesman if you wish. And moving on, there's also, if you're stupid like me, you go to the Halo 3 ODST store, and you buy the RC Warthog for 320 Microsoft points, which equals to $4. I know. You don't have to rub it in. I think the military cap looks pretty darn cool, though. Anywho, that's the Avatar Marketplace as it stands. There's a couple of extra stores, the Steampunk and, you know, I forgot what the other one was called, but Steampunk, you got your bowler hats, your metal goggles, your hat with goggles, a couple other suits and things. You have your Recessionista store, basically 30s fashion, 1930s fashion. If you really want to look like your grandpa or great-grandpa, I guess here's your chance. And that's pretty much it for the Avatar Marketplace. You know, it's just a little extra addition, I guess, to the Xbox Live repertoire. Doesn't really a detriment to the dashboard, but, you know, if you got some extra points, I guess there's a way to spend them now. Moving on, it seems like one of the big improvements of this update is, of course, the ability to rate content on the marketplace. And here's the top rated arcade games as of today. It might change tomorrow, who knows. They seem to fluctuate a bit, except for the top 10 usually are the same, but you got your good titles up there in the top rated, so it seems to be that people are rating the games properly as they should, which is very, very nice. Now, not only arcade games can be rated, but game add-ons, and it seems to be that people really enjoy their RPGs, because Shivering Isles and Fallout 3 seem to headline it frequently. And Lost and Damned used to be up there. I'm not sure why it's not up there anymore. Burnout Paradise 1.9 update, the optional media update, which is, of course, awesome, I guess. Games on Demand, which is brand new in this update. And unfortunately, right now, it's only Xbox Originals, but I've been assured that by August 11th, when the update releases, there will be Xbox 360 games here. I am glad to see Chaos Theory is so high on the list. That's an awesome game. Great game. Moving on, we also have the indie games, which can be rated. And those are, of course, the top games here, the Kudo Game Lab, things like that. Themes and Gamer Pictures, which seems to be always taken up by Halo 3, Call of Duty, and Castle Crashers. Demos, which seems to fluctuate a lot, because I remember Ghostbusters being up there for a couple of days, and, you know, it's just really, they're demos. Videos, which seems to be a lot of Call of Duty and Halo and Assassin's Creed. People love their Assassin's Creed and Halo and Call of Duty. What can you say? It's also worth noting that full retail games can also be rated if you go to the games, if you sort it by all games. And of course, the top rated games are, as expected, Fallout 3, Call of Duty 4, BioShock, Rock Band, Orange Box, Mass Effect, Oblivion. Games that aren't out yet, Borderlands, the optional media updates, and games like ODST, Modern Warfare 2, Crackdown 2, Splinter Cell Conviction. You know, you can rate any game that has a piece of content on a marketplace can be rated. Take that as you will. And moving on, one of the bigger updates of this is Netflix. Just take a second here to boot up into it to show the new improvements. Now, of course, we have here our instant queue, which is everyone's come to expect by now. But that's unfortunately all there was in the old Netflix. Now we have recently watched, new arrivals, and a bunch of different genres to choose from: action, adventure, romance, sci-fi, fantasy. you know, all of those different genres you could choose from without ever going to your computer to having, you know, to watch a new movie. It's very, very nice. And of course, there's now the party system in Netflix. You can watch a movie with your online friends. I'm going to invite Lord McMuffin here. Get him in here to check it out. Now, you can also make a suggestion, which is how you watch a movie together. Let's suggest South Park Season 1, Episode 1. One of my favorites. Cartman gets an anal probe. Now you have to do is hit play, and everybody in the party will watch it. And it takes just a second here to boot it all up. Which actually seems a lot faster than the old Netflix. Very, very cool. I'll see it starting with the Comedy Central logo. I'm rushing to my seat. I sit down. And I can also emote. Like I'm scared of South Park or something. Or
I'm going down south, I'm gonna have myself a time. Friendly faces everywhere.
And we're going to stop that to avoid any copyright issues. But yeah, that's the new Netflix. It's a huge improvement over the old application. Very, very much appreciated there. And one more thing I want to mention here is that the guide is a lot faster now. It appears that whatever they've done has definitely fixed this. Because I remember it used to either freeze or take a while to just get into your friends list. And now it seems that it is all very, very quick. All the images load pretty quick. It's all a much more streamlined experience, as if we all know it should be, as it is the Xbox. The games library also seems to load near instantly, which is very, very nice. And as you can see, my arcade games, they're all loaded very, very quickly. So, very, very nice, much needed update there. But yeah, if you were not lucky enough to be in the preview, I suppose, you could just wait until August 11th when the update goes live. Thank you for watching.